Hello and a very warm welcome back to day 16 of the Nepal Premier League. This evening we've got coming your way match 24 between the Sudurpaschim Royals and the Chitwan Rhinos.
Up you go, Dippy.
Head is the call.
Heads is the call and it comes down as a head. Kushal, your Rhinos have won a critical toss. What are you going to do and why?
Are we going to bowl first?
Yeah, so three changes to the Royals because they're already in the playoffs. They feel as though they can make those changes. Look out for Hikmat Mahara. He's a seamer. He's a local boy from Sudurpaschim. He's now in the side at the expense of Dami, so that's one we're looking forward to. The Chitwan Rhinos, they've made a couple of changes. Two changes to their side. The Northamptonshire quick bowler George Scrimshaw comes into the side at the expense of the Pakistan international Sohail Tanvir. I think he's about 9'6", George Scrimshaw. So he's going to get plenty of bounce.
The countdown begins here on game day 16, match number 24. A must-win year for the Rhinos. The Royals have made it to the playoff. Cheeky Binod Bandari brings out an absolute cracking hit. This time he breaks the shackles. No half measures. Much better. Beats the fielder at mid-on. That's a boundary in season 2. He's not quite middled it, but he gets enough bat for it to race away for a 4, or not really. Finally trickles away. Great effort at long on. It was never going to be easy. The fielder was challenged and tested. The release shot. And that will sail over. He's been backing away for quite some time now.
Very well swept by Binod Bandari. Oh, could be a chance. Goes to hand and held on. Not exactly the most convincing chance, and just as we're talking about him, he's gone.
But then just trying to replicate the boundary shot that he hit earlier in this over. This was a lot slower. A bit more on the offside. Success for Ranjit. First success.
21 for Bandari. Oh, it's another. The promotion of Pandey doesn't work, as all he can do is drag it to Dawud Malan. The English connection for the wicket. And the Rhinos fighting back hard.
The shot was on. Maybe a little too close to the bat. Didn't really get the elevation. Hit it straight to the fielder. Elation for Zaib. Ishan Pandey is dismissed for 1.
And now pumps it down the ground for 6.
Oh, this time he picks it up really nicely. One bounce over the boundary cushions. This time in the gap, one bounce down the track. This time it's in the air. There is a feel there. Very easy, very simple, very comfortable. Dawud Malan is not gonna grasp those. Just as things were looking good for Sudurpaschim Royals, they lose another wicket.
Been impressive. He comes around the wicket to go across the left-hander, and that angle takes it away. Mira goes for 30.
Will be his 50 of 42 in a very crucial innings at a crucial time for the big-built Chris Lynn. Well played. Into a wicket. Oh, this time he didn't know too much about it, but he still got enough just to carry to the man there at deep fine leg.
Doesn't seem to have problems with no balls, does George Scrimshaw, because that's absolutely fine as well. Ranjit Kumar on the boundary here does exceptionally well because the entire stadium held its breath while this was mid-flight. To see if it gets anywhere near the cushioning. He looks as though he's well away from it, and that would be a safe catch. He is gone. Won the left-hander. Pretty sure we'll see him a little bit later with his left-arm spin. It's 92 for 4.
Finally makes good contact. That's gone into the crowds. He's hit it.
Helped round the corner, and helped round the corner for 4. Pick up shots, and it's picked up many a mile. That's a fine hit. Yeah, poor old Chris Lynn is just not getting them the way he wants, and he knows that Irie is sitting in reserve. I wonder, will he be selfless here? I think it could be this for Lynn, because every indication seems to be that he's going to retire. I think it'll be retire hurt as opposed to retire out. But we'll have to wait and see. 137 for 4. Here comes the Tiger, and not because of the fall of a wicket, but Chris Lynn is officially retired hurt. Chance, man there, dropped! Amar Singh Ratela, what have you done? Pace off. Irie stands and delivers. Goes pace on, skews away, will skip across the outfield. Gonna get close to the rope and will tease Bapara for 4. Well, it's a left-handed Dipendra Singh Irie to finish. We call him the three-dimensional cricketer. He might have just entered the 4th dimension, not too effectively though, as it'll just be a single. And it's not often you'll look at a scorecard and see 4 overs, none for 40 and say,
Off the mark straight away is Arjun South in this run chase. Nice fluent extra cover drive. We'll just race to that boundary. Dug nicely, beautifully struck this. Hit that one bounce over the boundary cushions. Front of square. This time in the air, over the top, will be boundary as well. Oh, that's nicely stopped. Looked pretty good to me. There it is, that back foot. Oh, geez. Just an effort in vain. There it is, a boundary signal in the right one as well. Suit David Malan. Oh, geez, what a throw this. And just wait for the celebration. There it is, the very famous somersault. Dipendra Singh Irie, you little beauty.
It was his own call. David Malan knew what he was doing. Quick across the turf, and look at that. One stump to aim at. Red Bull energetic moment of the match. And this cartwheel. David Malan dismissed for 6.
Oh, beautifully struck this. Really gorgeous shot. Just relied on timing. Down the ground, straight to the man. Scotty Kugelheim, the fielder there, he's not going to miss out those opportunities.
Got the bottom of the bat one more time. Got a reprieve. Dipendra Singh Irie was the guy who couldn't hold on to the catch. Arjun dismissed for 16.
Sliced, gave the charge, and they'll run away for a 4. Oh, he's miscued this one. Nice shot delivery, caught the batter by surprise, and it's been pouched. He gets his man. He gets his maiden wicket.
Brilliant. These are the moments. This is why these leagues are put together, for these moments. A young man plucked from obscurity in Safe Zabe. He goes for 6.
A bit of a misfield, and it goes for a 4. Oh, he skied this one. Kugelheim watches it go over his head. Taken! It's Irie once again. Tonight in the field, he's been a live wire, and Dr. Ishan Pandey strikes.
I mean, he makes this catch look very, very simple, and it's not. That it's a huge wicket here. Kushal Mala is dismissed for 15.
He's gone big. And that's really big.
that should skid away and get very close to the rope. Will get there, breaks that sequence of 11 balls without a boundary. Really good shot. Significant extension of the arms at the last second. And that creates a chance. Harmeet Singh it is who nestles underneath it and does enough. He starved them of the boundary options and he gets his reward and sends Bopara off with a kiss.
Build-up of pressure, getting a good length. Bopara trying to find that boundary, advancing down. And Harmeet Singh taking an easy catch. Disappointment for Bopara. 90.
Gets 4.
Just a little toe in there, and it's going to go for 4. A little bit of confusion from the 2 men in the deep. Oh, interesting, interesting. Did the back foot come up? Get down, get down. Oh, it's going to be another one, I think, for the TV umpire to have a closer look at.
Yeah, it is the red signal. Dave Kanal dismissed for 28.
It's not to be. He goes first ball.
Another left-arm spinner is on a hat-trick. Now, Scrimshaw yogged him. First the boot, then the stumps. Puneet Mehra hasn't disturbed the scorers, George Scrimshaw. It's 1-1-1 for 7.
Goodness me, that was brave. We might have a run out. We're going to have a run out. Well, it's all happening here, Akash. It's not a hat-trick. It's not a hat-trick, but it is 3 and 3.
We call it a team hat-trick. Choice of the shot when you're trying to save a hat-trick. And then 2 batters on the same end. That's the end of the story. This is Amar Singh Rautela, dismissed for 9.
Don't go into your shells now, fellas. There's no prizes for second place. And that could be out as well.
Ground fielding is top-notch, throwing is brilliant, and that's the end, of course. So it's not 1-1-1 for 9, but it is 1-1-4 for 9. Rajan Dhakal had just come out, is now on his way out.
Lovely stroke. And that, I'm afraid, is that. Spin has created carnage at the TU. The Royals continue along their merry way as the Rhinos have been dismissed for 120.
A win by 49 runs for the Royals.
So it was the Rhinos that won the toss, and they said to the Royals, you go have first hit. Chris Lynn, the Australian, for the first time in this tournament, made an impact. Unfortunately, he had to limp off, retired hurt for 75. Dipendra Singh Airi and Arif Sheikh gave the impetus that the innings required. Saif Zaib was the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 35. And in reply, the Rhinos, well, they were undone by a brilliant bowling performance, an exceptional fielding performance, bundled out for 120. The Royals win by 49 runs.